Let's go. Come on, I need my assistant. Hi, welcome. Today's theme is holiday lights. So I have my lights here, my twinkle lights here. I'm gonna use 2 essential oils. Well, one I just used. I put a drop of peppermint on the back of my hand. So now I have minty fresh breath and it's very cooling. And then angelica. So angelica is a plant. You can look it up. It has an herby, mostly an herbaceous smell with a little bit of a floral. And I'm gonna put a drop of that in my hand. If you are curious about the uses of angelica over time, throughout history, it's been used by lots of different populations of people, and it's thought to have a protective quality to it. So, lights, angelica. That's how I got there. We have, if you can see her, Riley. Thank you for joining us today. And I want everybody to start just by putting their hands on their heart and finding their feet underneath them. Allow the eyes to close. Allow things to soften. Remain structured in your spine, so don't just let your belly hang and let your low back sag. Remain structured, but have ease, meaning let go of tension. And begin just by keeping your hands at your heart and rolling your head around slowly in a circle. And breathing here. My knees are soft. My hips are soft. Elbows are soft. Go the other way. And the eyes are closed, and it's very interesting for the body. Stop and center and open the eyes. Just drop the hands to the side. It's very interesting for the body to operate with eyes closed, if you've noticed. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. Because with light, what do we also have? We have darkness. When we close our eyes, it's dark. Let's lean over into one leg. And then see if you can take the other foot off the floor. Now, I'm not doing a whole lot here. It's mostly about stabilizing the standing side, which I'm always emphasizing. And then we're going to just take the toes out in front of us of the opposite foot. Again, engagement in the belly. Spine is long, right? Low back. And then I want you to bring that foot over to the opposite side. Don't twist at the hips. Try and keep the hips level and just drag the foot over a little bit. You might not go very far, that's okay. Then we're gonna go to the other side towards my trusty assistant. So out and then back to center and then cross the body, parallel, and then out to the side. Again, keeping the hips aligned. We'll do 2 more. Last one. And really feel your edges here. So now go to the edge. Great. And then just slide that foot back. Bend the knees a little bit. A couple times. Where's your breath? Other side. Leaning into the second leg. Finding tallness and length and groundedness and stability. And then just pick up the foot. Find out where your balance is today. And then place the foot back down. Breathing. Cross the body without twisting the hips. So keeping the hips. And you might only go 2 inches. That's okay. And then open to the side. And then come back to center. Crossing the body. And you'll notice when you cross the body, this is the case with most of the movements that we do. When you cross the body, you actually, if you push the standing leg in opposition, then you get greater stability. Why? Because you're coming into center, right? If I push over to one side and I don't give that oppositional force, then I don't have the sense of groundedness and stability. Okay, last time. And then out to the side, and then soften that leg, slide it back in, and then just bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Hello, trusty assistant. What can I have you do today? You have a toy. You could grab a toy and show us what you can do with it. I know you have toy powers. She has toy powers. Okay, rolling over onto the tops of one foot, the tops of the other foot. And now let's interlace the fingers, bend the knees, stretch the arms up, cinch the ribs in when you do this, and drop the glutes so your low back is long and your abs are engaged, okay? Reaching up, and whatever your up is, great, okay? If you can only come out here because you have restrictions in your shoulders, know that about yourself, but go to where you can go to. Okay, now we're gonna come in and then press out away from us, away from our heart, opening our heart space. And then open the hands here, come out to the side, press to the sides like you're pushing a door frame away from you. Did you ever used to do that when you were younger? Or maybe right now? You go inside a door frame and you push maybe 30 seconds and then you step away and then your arms float up. I remember that being really fun when I was little. Okay, now arms to the side, bring them down, press as if you're reaching, as if you're shooting energy into the floor or whatever you want to think of it, however you want to think of it. If you have cables extending like Spider-Man from your palms, pressing into the floor. Okay, good. Let's go to the back now. So keeping the arms as straight as you can. Again, engaging the abs. Low back is long. Can you do this with us, please? I need a demo. I need a doggy demo. Pressing up and back. And my shoulders, I could go way back like this, but that's crunching them up. So I want to keep them down and engaged. And then let that go. And let's just shake it out. Wiggle it out. All right. Let's see. How about a toy for you? You want a strawberry? No? How about a duck? Want a duck? All right, well, your duck is there. Okay, a little bit of a figure four stretch. If you know what this is and doing it standing up seems precarious to you, then you can go ahead and lie down and do it on your back. We're gonna do it standing up. So, all of the following instructions would apply if you were lying down as well. But so you're going to lean into one leg, cross the opposite ankle over one knee, right? So you see both of my knees are bent. Left knee is bent. I'm crossing right ankle over left knee. And I'm sitting down a little bit. And the more stretch I want, the more I sit. The more I allow that crossed knee to fall away from me. And see if you can challenge your breath to be steady here. Look down at the ground, find your gaze, and then stand back up, uncross the leg. Just walk the knees, left, right, left, right. She's looking at the strawberry, she's considering it. And then we'll do the other side, so bending the right knee, crossing the left ankle over the right knee. You can assist with a hand and press it away from you a little bit. Also, you'll notice I have one on my ankle, so I'm a little bit stretching that Achilles here, so make sure your foot is flexed. How are you today? Sit down a little bit deeper. Find your breath, check in. I invite your breath to be steady, and then standing up, uncross the leg, and then just walk left, right, left, right. So, holiday lights, take the legs wide, turn the feet slightly out. Security guard. Take your Lego hands, put them above your knees. This time, allow your shoulders to come up into your ears. And she heard the dog next door, and then she sensed, oh, there might be something for me. So, holiday lights. So we just, yesterday was the winter solstice. So it was the shortest day of the year. Also, there was a conjunction between two planets that hasn't happened since the Middle Ages. So turn one shoulder towards the opposite knee, stretch, keep those hips back, keep pushing the thighs away from you here. So lots going on our planet and around our planet. Stretch to the other side, opposite shoulder to opposite knee. And then come back to center. And breathe here for a second. So yeah, Saturn and Jupiter were the closest that they've been in something like almost 800 years. And then stretching up. Go ahead and bring the legs in, bring the arms up, whatever up means for you. And the, turn to the side so you can see me. So my feet are parallel, my arms are up. I am going to arch my spine here. I'm gonna open up my chest and reach up and back. Keep the abs engaged, okay? So we're not crunching the low back. Dropping the low back, lengthening the low back. Okay, arms are up. Inhale here. And then just exhale, don't move yet. Inhale. And then exhale, start to reach back. Now keep the spine long. That means keep the chin towards the chest so you're not cranking the head all the way back, but keep it in alignment. You can shake. I'm shaking. Breathing here, opening the front of the body, opening up some of these channels. Inhale, and then exhale, coming up. Soften down. Walk it out, shake it out. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining. I don't know if she's fully in the frame, but she lays down when she wants to be pet, and with both paws, she goes, right? Don't ya? Oh yes, look at you. She just got groomed today. She has a little bow on her neck. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. So find groundedness, and this isn't like a, oh, I'm straining, okay? Don't go that far. Yes, you will feel engagement, but reaching up, reaching down through the soles of your feet. Inhale, and exhale, just let that one go, staying here. And then inhale, looking up, but keep the chin down. And then beginning to lean back, stretching back. So I push my hips forward. Okay, abs are engaged, tucking under, stretching. Shaking is normal. One more breath here. And exhale, coming back up. And then just softly cascading the arms down, la-da-da. Okay. Little bit of Tai Chi. We're gonna practice our figure eights, okay? So you can do this whenever, wherever. You can do it very subtly. It doesn't always have to be big movement. Even just laying in bed and imagining the movement, you can take it incrementally up through the spine and just imagine energy moving through your body, right? How often do you go internal and think of like what organs are where? Oh, my spleen or my liver, my stomach, right? My kidneys. It's really a great idea for you to invest in your own health, right? The deeper we go into ourselves, the deeper we know ourselves, the more we can be of service. So, if I feel like something is a little bit off in my body, the better I know my body, the more easily I can locate where. I might know what organ system it is. And then eventually you learn how to self-regulate. Okay, so Tai Chi, feet are grounded underneath you, okay? Breathing, spine is long. And then again, like you have a platter, we're going to make figure eights. Notice which way your diagonals are. Carrying a platter, and then begin to slow that down and go the opposite way. Eventually, you don't really want to hike your hips. You want it to be, again, that's why I use the tray analogy, because if we hike our hips, then all of our, whatever we have on the tray just spills. So we want to keep the tray. This also requires engagement and lengthening of the spine to be able to do this, right? If I'm like this, my tray is already tipped. Okay. So practice your figure eights anytime you want. All of these things are for you to take into your life. So the more we practice this work, the more we meet it both, quote, on the mat and then in other places, right? We think of it. We think of, oh, where is my breath while I'm waiting in line at, say, the post office or wherever. Breath is a great thing to come back to anytime we have, agitation or monkey mind, as it's called. Finding the breath. Finding the breath brings us a little bit down, out of our head, and grounds us. So using your oil, lavender is also good for this. You're also welcome to always put an oil in your hand. You can sit in a chair while you do this and find your feet underneath you. And just take a couple of nice breaths, inhale and exhale, nice and slowly. And just invite your body to slow down, even if it's for 30 seconds. I do this work in a hospital setting, and when I can, I'll grab a nurse and I'll say, I know you're super busy. Do you have 10 seconds? Do you have 30 seconds? And just doing 1 or 2 breath cycles together with a little bit of attention on slowing that down is an instant reset for the nervous system. It's an invitation to, I'm not getting chased by a lion, right? Which is still from a long time ago. It's still built into our mammalian brains. Okay, with that, I'm wishing you light, light, light as we enter into the brighter part of the next revolution around the sun. And from my heart to yours, I am sending blessings and warmth and peace and stability.